Here's Grant Hill and Brent Barry.
They have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly duo of Beal and Booker at the 1 and the 2. Keita Bates-Diop out there with Bol Bol. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And for Detroit, Cunningham and Ivey are the backcourt pair. Marvin Bagley is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, down low. Well, Brent, for a lot of fans, this is the best time of year. Any team can find reasons to be optimistic.
And I love looking on the bright side early on. The young players have room to grow, and every fault seems to be fixable.
Now here's Bagley. Ivey, a screen on Beal. Here's Cunningham. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
To the inside, Beal. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
Cunningham passes to Wiseman. It's Cunningham with a drive. Solid defense from Bol. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. It's Beal on the wing. Bol, the pass to Beal. Here's Okogie. And here's Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. And here's Detroit, their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Interesting East versus West matchup tonight. The first of just 2 games between these clubs.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Well, Brent, when you look at the Detroit Pistons, a team that has really struggled recently.
Well, that's what youth will do for you. It's really hard to win in this league, and these young guys are learning how to get out and compete on a nightly basis. They are searching for an identity. Hopefully they'll have the health this year to see some of their young talent really take to it and take those strides.
Now here's Beal, 15 in his last outing. Booker, the pass to Beal. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Ivey against Booker. Ivey passes to Wiseman. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The 4th spot held by the Suns.
You take a quick look at their assist totals from last season, and it's really impressive. A direct product of the disciplined, unselfish culture that this franchise represents.
Pass to Okogie. Outside Booker. Launches it. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And dangerous at all times from range. Booker shoots threes at will.
Cunningham against Beal. And it's Cunningham missing.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
The 3. Bol, pass to Bates-Diop. For 3, Booker knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 6.
So good at finishing around the gaps in the defense, and when Booker gets into space, he's going to let it fly.
Wiseman, a screen on Booker to the middle to halt the run, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Now here's Beal. Over Cunningham. Beal's shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And the Suns call time here. So for the Pistons. Stewart, he's checked in for Bagley. Thompson comes in for Harris. And it's Morris in for Cunningham. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Bol. Metu comes in for Bates Diop. Gordon, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Lee in for Devin Booker. Here's Lee. Three-pointer, no good. Morris deciding where to go with it. Beyond the arc. Another three for Detroit.
An efficient range shooter, Morris can't be allowed to get looks like that.
Lee on the wing to end the run. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The Suns leading. 29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Another three for Phoenix.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Ivy. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Metu, pass to Lee. Back to Metu. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Suns on top, up by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Damian Lee out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Chimezie Metu. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. Now here's Thompson. Still without a bucket. Cunningham drives in. Yes! And a nice assist from Thompson.
Ignoring the defense and cutting to get the shot. That's a great play from Cade.
Booker against Morris. Pass to Eubanks. To the paint. Here's Lee. Just 5 on the clock. Drills it from deep. Lee's got 9.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Morris, left side. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Oh, you can't let Booker get that close. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Lee misses. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 7-point differential. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Cunningham. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Cunningham, with his size and ability, he is constantly applying pressure to the defense.
That free throw good from Cunningham. For the Pistons, Wiseman, he's checked in for Duren. Bagley comes in for Stewart. And Harris is subbed in for Thompson. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Bol, he's checked in for Eubanks. Bates Diop comes in for Metu. Okogie's checked in for Gordon. The Pistons trailing. James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, BA, he's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager. What a great example as a guy to come to the game with intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
And down it goes. 2 points. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Some retro action from Cade Cunningham, the mid-range J.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:57 left in the second period. Bol, the pass to Bates Diop. Outside for Booker. And Cunningham pulls it down.
First personal foul.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. And the Suns also making a change. Gordon's checked in. Now here's Wiseman. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. It's good.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie.
Great vision from Ivy. That's what sets him apart at the two-guard spot.
And here are the Suns now. They've led by as much as 10. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
That's a great move if you can pull it off, especially against tight defense.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8. Harris, a screen on Beal. Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Misses the 3. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal. Morris, he's checked in for the Pistons. And a change for the Suns. Allen, he's checked in for Gordon. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ivy against Allen. Bagley passes to Harris. Here's Ivy. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Ivy's got 5 now.
And that's an encouraging sign from Ivy. A good rhythm mid-range shot.
Bates Diop on the wing. Here's the 3. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Suns on top. They lead by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct moving forward. What have you seen so far?
We had a few breakdowns on defense. We got to recognize personnel. We've given up a few open shots to guys we've talked about. We'll be better as we go forward. We got to get out and run, but our defense will help us run more.
It all starts on D. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, and with neither team at full strength tonight, we'll start off with an injury update. Now, Shaq, you once said that all the real big men are extinct because you killed them all.
That would be a correctamundo.
Wait, time out. Aren't you a police officer? So shouldn't you place yourself under arrest for that?
Kenny, that's a little thing we call metaphor.
And now we look back at the first half. Guys, some adjustments needed for the Pistons.
They have not done a good job defending the three. They got to be more active and disciplined along the perimeter.
Yeah, at least try to take away the three, force them to do something else offensively. Of course, that could be easier said than done.
That's it for us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And it's Beal with the ball for the Suns. Leading by 5. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Wiseman is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And so it's Detroit with it, following the score by Phoenix. Booker against Ivy. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Ivy outside. Wiseman a screen on Booker. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bulls got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Oh, Booker with a block. And he's able to get it back. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. A chance to check out the Phoenix Suns' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Pass to Beal. And he drives in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Yeah, where was the point where Bradley Beal decided, I'm driving in here, it doesn't matter what's in my way?
Beal, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, a top player at the shooting guard position, Beal seems to kick his game up a notch every year in the league.
Both shots good from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. Here's Ivy. Booker defending. Back to Ivy. 6 to shoot. And here's Harris outside. And again, the Pistons missing.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Booker against Ivy. Out to Beal. Here's Okogie. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Beal, no good. Pass to Ivy. And here's Wiseman. Full covering. The jump hook. And it's Wiseman missing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. From behind the arc. And Ivy pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that
one. Cunningham finds Bagley. Ivy outside. Wiseman with it. to win the cold spell. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And Wiseman will go vertical.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Timeout.
And the Pistons making a change here. Morris is checked in. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Suns. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Booker against Ivy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
When most fans think of Devin Booker, they think of the range, but man, he's attacking right now to get to the line.
Inside. Here's Wiseman. Solid D from Eubanks. Phoenix has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. For three, Booker. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
Oh, man, been real fun watching Devin Booker tonight. One of the true elite scorers we have in the game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Lord, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 11. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Detroit calls timeout. For the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Bagley. And it's Thompson in for Harris. Duren, the pass to Thompson. Ivy against Booker. Morris on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the rejection.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Booker's shot is good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Morris outside. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter here. And stolen by Bol. Beal surveying the D. Outside for Booker. What balance from Booker.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Detroit has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Ivy. Misses off the left iron.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Beal, the pass to Eubanks. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Devin Booker He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
You know, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Suns, Chimezie Metu out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Lee in a 2-guard. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Morris against Booker. Morris outside. Stewart, screen on Booker. Stewart outside. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here's Cunningham, and counted from 12 feet.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Booker with it, picked up by Cunningham. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Stewart, no good. Well, the Suns shooting a fantastic 57%. Gordon, the pass to Metu. Lee on the wing. Over Cunningham. Again, the Suns good for 2.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Detroit calls timeout. Group getting ready for the Pistons. Wiseman, he's checked in for Duren. Bagley comes in for Stewart. Harris is checked in for Thompson. And Ivey's subbed in for Morris. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Bowl, he's checked in for Eubanks. Bates-Diop comes in for Metu. Okogie's checked in for Gordon. And it's Beal in for Lee. Beal against Cunningham. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
And Kay doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Beal outside. And as general manager of the Austin Spurs, how important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on the bench somewhere. They're on the floor, they're getting great coaching, and they're developing their skills every day. So That G for us stands for growth.
And the Suns making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Offensive board. Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Booker, good. Booker's got 13 in the second half.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Cunningham looking it over. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ivy's shot is off. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Pass to Gordon. Here's Okogie. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
First team foul.
For three, Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And there are some new league rules, Brent, to prevent those free-spending teams from severely outspending others.
Yeah, it's kind of like helping them help themselves in some ways, BA. There are teams that are way over the cap that can still keep the stars that they've got, but it'll be harder to acquire new players, free agents to sign the max deals and add them to your team if you've already spent. So it's getting a little bit more spendy for those that already spent.
Gordon can't this game. Pass to Ivy. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The three is up. Connects from downtown. Ivy's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Pass to Stewart. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Burks. Gordon brings the double team. Clock at 6. Burks no good.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Okogie. Back to Booker. Diop passes to Gordon. 4-3. Duren with a rebound. Now Morris. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.